My name's Neil Warren and I'm one of the younger members of the volunteers here. I've only been around for about 10 years. But one thing that really stands out in my recollections is all the teamwork that's involved and the way people all work together. An example of that was the wet year, 2010. First night, dookie. Set up on an oval and a paddock beside the oval. Everything was looking great. That night, it poured with rain. In the morning, some of the trucks tried to get out and of course couldn't. Paul Gorman, being the site manager, he arranged for 2 big tractors, and one after one all these trucks had to be hauled out of the paddock. The riders, they packed up and off they went, but all the trucks were held up time and time again waiting for their turn to be hauled out. One of the big trucks, they started to pull it out and succeeded in pulling off the bull bar off the front of the truck. Obviously they didn't hitch it on the right spot. The big reefer van or refrigerated van for the catering, they needed both tractors for that and basically dragged it through the mud axle deep right out to the road. I was in charge of dishwashing at the time and I'm normally one of the last to leave. Normally I get away at about 9 o'clock. On that particular day I didn't get away till after 12. That wasn't the end of the story. Next night was at Euroa. The forward crew had gone forward and set up the marquee for the catering, but because of the rain overnight, when the campsite crew got there, that campsite was far too wet, and so they had to shift the entire campsite. So the boys not only did they have to pack up a dookie and were late leaving, when they got to Euroa they had to dismantle the big marquee, shift it to another site and set it all up again. The campsite crew did a great job rearranging and organising a new campsite, and everything just happened. The ultimate thing really was we only were half an hour late with dinner that night, and most of the riders wouldn't have even known what had taken place, all the changes that had taken place and all the hard work that the volunteers put in to make things work, and that was a real highlight of the trip.